Famous last words. My name is Vander Puchert, and this is Finding Frequency. My words just left my mouth yesterday when I said that Francie is looking much better. And, well, in fact, while I was recording that episode, we had a doctor over here because usually, the doctor now comes to us in these pandemic days. And he came for the second visit. We were a little bit worried because we couldn't send Francie back to the kindergarten on Monday. And he wasn't sleeping well. The cough came back. And I thought that things were, in general, getting better. And guess what? My man is booked off for another 8 days. This time on antibiotics. They're bringing out the big guns. Apparently, internally, he's not doing too great. He needs help. Nothing serious. Nothing that a 4-year-old can't handle. And he's being quite chipper. I mean, he's his old self. It's just that there's a little bit of coughing going on. Luckily, not the big C. And also, I know that whatever I got from him because I'm Mr. Stay at Home. So it kicked my ass. I'm feeling much better, kind of getting myself out of it. But for that little body, I can understand that this is not a joke. So we have another 8 days of extra care that needs to be applied to the little man to get him back to health so that we can get him back to the kindergarten. It's important for him to go and hang out with his mates. He likes it. So yeah, that is the thing. So yeah, just when I thought, just shows you, don't think too hard. Just do the analysis and see what that says. Yeah, brings me to a bit of a thought for today because I think also we've had snow the last 2 days. It's just started snowing again now. Not as heavy as before, but it's definitely there. I had a snowy walk to the post office this morning to go pick up a book. No, I did not break my promise of not buying anything in 2021. This is from 2020. It was back ordered. It's like a strategy book. So I'm happy to have received that to add to my collection of books that I still have to read. Head slaps from my wife. But I wanted to share something that was actually brought on, or a thought that was kind of shared with my friend Terry in her videos on YouTube today, because I managed to catch up with some of what she was sharing, and I can see she's tired of this pandemic having this huge impact on her life, and I feel like that. I know my mom feels like that. And we all feel, I had a conversation again with Marta today about how much we feel we are missing. And it's really I feel bad. It's not out of this position of ooh, woe is us, privileged people. But I think if you take it from a perspective of being in this pandemic and being locked up and blocked off from things, and wherever you are, there is certain limitations. I don't think there's any place in the world that there aren't any restrictions. It bears down on you. And it kind of manifests itself in different ways. Terry spoke about a friend who had some chest or more irregular heart things, not serious, but just the fact that he's been in all the time. And she's spoken about a few things that she wants to do health-wise. I know that I'm not doing great either, especially on the sleep front. I'm not getting any sleep. And I actually read an article today about me not being the only one. Apparently, there's a lot of people out there struggling with sleep. They had some term for it, coronasomnia or something. It's like a pandemic-related thing. Apparently, the whole insomnia thing shot up over the pandemic because, there's all kinds of factors. You're locked in, you're worried, you're concerned maybe for some people they are scared, you're unhappy with the situation, you're thinking constantly about things. And I also think that this whole being locked in has also given us a global view. I've followed every step of Trump's path. That I'm always a news hound, but I've never been so deep into things because I have the time to I don't have the time to sit around, but I now have a much broader view of the world, I guess. Because you're sitting here and you're trying to maintain contact with people all across the globe, and it gives you that perspective. And I know from a lot of my friends that they are tired. People are tired out there, and I think it's emotional tiredness. We are craving to get back to some sense of, quotes, normalcy. And then we have people around us who live in a whole different world of oblivion, that either just don't care about this, or thinks that thing is going to be just sorted out tomorrow. Anyway, I don't have all the answers. I'm not Mr. Answer Man. I'm just sharing with you what my life is about. And still in that, I do find the extraordinary. What would be the extraordinary of today? I think the walk outside to get a bit of fresh air and actually go off to the post office and then over to the shop, and just being out there and slipping my ass off on some of the ice. It's good to get out and breathe a bit of fresh air. I should be doing it a bit more. But I appreciate those moments too, and I appreciate the moment that is going to happen in a couple of minutes, because Marta went to go fetch Francie, and he's going to come back, and he's always in such a good mood. So cool to have him here, like especially when he comes to knock on my door and to say hello. I love that. I love that boy. And I hope we can make him feel better sooner. So all good in the hood. And remember, don't be too hard on yourself. And also figure out what you can do to make your life better. Take those steps. Make those moves. Look after yourself. Cool. I have to go to a meeting. Yep. I'm still doing meetings. That's the last one for today before I hang out with the little man. Got him a little present. Bought him a little Paw Patrol magazine. Hopefully I'll be in his good books. Okay. Cool. I'll leave it there. And as always, thank you for listening to all my ramblings. Look after yourself. Ciao.